Okay, recording number 2. Here we go. We're going to talk about the difference between a multi-level marketing company and comp plan and our very unique binary. And so normally I'd have to compare this with other binaries, but I'm just going to put it all in one. A multi-level marketing is on this screen. This is you. And what you have to do to hit the top levels, you have everybody on your front line. Okay. And typically you have to have either 12 to 15. And if you have 12 to 15 people you personally sponsored, and let's just do 10, okay? Give ourselves some room. I think that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Great. And so we have a person, and you personally sponsored every one of these people. And then they have a group. Maybe they only get up to a certain rank, and they only sponsored 4 and they got a rank. This person here, they did 6 and they got a rank on their front line. But different people do different ones, but typically this is what you call the personal sponsor. So these are personally sponsored by that person. This person personally. So this is level 1, this is level 2, and then whoever this person sponsors is level 3. And then whoever this person sponsors, and it goes the same in every one of these, is level 4. And there are a couple that'll go down and they say they pay deeper levels, but their percentages goes down. Typically you get your percentage is maybe it's 5% on the group volume. Okay, group volume means these people right here. That's a group volume on the first level. This is a group volume on the second level. This group volume on the third, and so forth down the levels. And then maybe you get 4% on the second level, and you get 3% on the third level, and you get 2% on that level, and maybe 1% on this level, maybe 0.5%. No, everyone is different. And matrix works very similar to a multi-level, but what that means is these people have to have a personal volume that's equivalent to our $105 a month coin, okay? But they're buying lotions, pills, potions, weight loss drinks, shakes, nasty tasting juices, whatever. And then they have to have a group volume requirement to meet that rank. So that group volume comprises this. Sometimes they have a third requirement. They have your personals as a volume requirement and their group. And so all their group counts as a group volume. Okay. And so the group volume is what you get paid on. You might get a percentage on all personal volume of everyone you personal sponsor. You might get that too. That doesn't matter. But you're only getting this person, this leader gets no benefit from that leader. These people get no benefit from this person, that person, that person. This person is the big cheese because they're the one that can sponsor that many people that can meet the minimums. That's why in multi-level, the people at the top make all the money. It's because it's only an extreme few number of people, not even the 3%ers. We're talking about the 3% of the 3%. It is the 1%ers in life that do this. That's why I got out of multi-level marketing back in 1996. And I was looking for another deal because the people who are in at the very beginning of the business, their income only escalates with time. as more and more. They keep filling in the hole. They may buy $5,000 worth of skincare products 1 month to get their $38,000 check to keep the actives like they have, or in a matrix like another company that everybody knows. I'm not going to say names of companies here because I'm recording this and we're putting it out. So here is our binary. Now, it's not the same as the other binary because remember I did another binary. Okay, what you're doing is you can only place on your left and right. So when you get one of these leaders, you may have a person, but we're going to put a leader with an X in it. Okay. And then everybody else is just a circle. That person can place over here. That person can place 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 there. See, everybody has a left and a right. That person can place right down here and they just place the big leader. You sponsored another leader and you placed them there, and that's a big leader. Okay, and I'm gonna relate this to the organizations we have. Okay, and I'm gonna go down. We're gonna put a few more people in, We're gonna put some people in here and put some people in here, and we're gonna put this person right here, a double big leader. Okay. Double big leader. Okay. This person here may only be a bronze, may only be an associate. And they were hard pressed to find one on their left and one on their right, or they did what I just taught y'all tonight. Anybody can be an associate. If you got the volume coming up on your counter, anyone can be an associate. This is why it creates such a great opportunity if people will allow themselves a chance to succeed. And you're placed under somebody. So you're going to have a side that people are going to rank up on. Now, if this leader wants to go from bronze to silver, they can only place to the left and to the right, but they're placing under other people. All these people get the benefit of this person ranking up and building a group. So instead of these being real independent, and they're all competitors, if you think these multi-level people get along, you got another thing coming. They all recognize that this person is competing with this person over here for the same people. Here, this will one another business. You have less arguments. Inside my group, everybody's together. Now, if a person's over here and a person's over here, yeah, y'all in competition for the same people. Whoever wins out gets them. Whoever goes after them first, whoever convinces them they're better to be in their business with them. That's the same thing happens over here. But here, all the group volume comes and goes up to everybody in the organization. So let's take, this is PSI group. That's kind of how it is. All that volume for PSI goes through all of these people. And let's say this person right here, this person has never sponsored a person yet, but they bind their coin and they have 1,500,000 points, 1,500,000 points on that counter. Because see, PSI group comes up, posts to the left here, posts to the left here, posts to the left here, but then when it goes here, it posts to the right. And now as it goes up, it posts to the right. All that PSI volume goes all the way. All the PSI volume goes all the way to the top of the computer. All the way to Dennis Nacella, all the way to the Gene Man, because it goes through me and right on up. Well, those people can never build an organization that creates 1 million points. This is why this is the most fair. This is why people can make that big check of $500 a week. That's a big check in network marketing. Don't believe me? Go look at the sales in direct sales in the top 300 companies. You go look at their income disclosure statement. You'll see that that's a huge check. Most people don't earn that in a year, let alone a huge percentage of our company earning those kind of checks. So that is the benefit of a binary. And that's what you get. And ours is even better because most binaries flush both sides when you get your paycheck or your cycles of checks. Here we have a cumulative binary that a bank, and that bank will shift from side to side. So it's not just one bank side. My original 2 years, my left side was always my bank side. And then we sponsored Wayne Clark, put him in on our right side underneath my wife on her left side. And we ate up her bank because I bought a coin. We bought a coin at every one of our business family packs. So we ate up that bank by getting nice big checks as we ranked her up to gold. And then all of a sudden, you know, Wayne gets in and he becomes my bank side and my left side becomes my pay side. So I ate up all my bank with checks. That's a beautiful thing. I maxed out whatever rank I was in checks. Then we got Hawaii in the group. Hawaii then started maxing out my $7,000 checks because I had bank over here and I got paid on helping build Hawaii and helping George, but I didn't sponsor Hawaii. But I wanted to help build Hawaii because it helped me earn a check. And that's why I got on the plane and flew over there. I figured that I would pay that part of my business building, and it paid out. We put in 305 people in those 8 days, 305 memberships in those 8 days. And that started changing. And then Pastor Shane over in Mississippi is pastor of church, and he has a good circle of influence that follow. He's an influencer. And then because he got all that volume from the Hawaii group coming up to him, and he had and I asked him, give me one person to work with. Let's help you earn income so it can go to a better cause. He gave me Kim Wiley. Kim Wiley got trained up. She loves this. She's a silver. She's a 7K lifer. Put her on her left side. Pastor Shane became a gold. He started making $7,000 checks. He doesn't make it every week, but he will eventually. And then that led to another influencer, and it led to another, and it led to Phil Godlewski. Now, guess what my bank side is again? Now I got $780,000 on my left side. Did I do all this myself? No. Did anyone do it all themselves? No. But this is the power of a binary. Now, I'm back working on my right side, helping my wife rank up again, and we're back over here. But this is our pay side. This side Wayne's on, and Danny Clements and Joe DiGosalgo and Mitch Barney and Catherine and Tony Bass and Delton and Cindy Kaysen and Holly and Constance and a whole bunch of people that were part of our original business. And now, if this side becomes stronger, will I get mad? No. We can max out presidential checks until, maybe we'll never change sides again. But that doesn't matter. We're in a legacy business that these people could have never built organizations, could have never built a group volume that they could have got paid on. Here, let's take this person right here. Let's say there's a person there. They have 1,980,000. I got somebody like that in my group. Okay? Right here, just like that. That person buys a coin every month. That person in 2 years made a $500 check, and they sponsored one on their left, went way down here at the bottom underneath everybody else, and one on their right, and it made them a $500 check. Now, they don't buy a coin. That was their business family pack. They don't buy a coin on this and that one, but now they're looking for a person to sponsor. They're sponsoring them on their right side. If it took them, as I explained to them, if it takes you 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, you're looking for a person who sponsors a person who sponsors a person. And if this person right here starts making a $500 check every week, because of this bank volume, that person right there could make a $1,000 check every week for the rest of their life. They would have never been able to do it in any multi-level marketing program because they couldn't sponsor people. But here, they can have their own business family pack and make a $500 check for the rest of their life. And I showed all of you how they could do that tonight. And again, since I talked about income and I gave an illustration, I've got to bring up the income disclosure statement. I'm sorry, but I've got to do it. It's part of what we got to do in the company now. And so I got to put our income disclosure statement back up here. And I need to close with that income disclosure statement. If I can find it. I think it's right here. Nope. It's right here. There it is. There's our income disclosure statement. I encourage everyone to get a copy of it and read it. But I've given some illustrations on what we can make. There are no guarantees. But if you follow my plan and you commit and you do the minimums that I say that is necessary in this business, there's no way you can actually lose money in this business if you are employed in a job and you use this as a home-based business and you follow the trainings and do the things that are necessary to, as I illustrated here, and you can accumulate wealth, earn an extra income while you're developing a residual income for the rest of your life. I want to thank you and hope you see